For my entrepreneurship interview, I decided to interview Robert Kramer, my girlfriend's dad. Robert Kramer was the former head of Kramer Development. It was a construction company that he started. They mostly focused on personal homes, a lot of renovations and improvements. He went out of business in 2009 after the housing collapse, and is now a buildings manager at he's a project manager at AFB, which is subcontracted out through the city of New Haven and runs the city of New Haven's Board of Education when it comes to renovating schools. One of the first things that I quickly learned about being an entrepreneur is that although you go into it sometimes because you don't want a boss, you aren't just working for yourself. You have a family that relies on you and that they need their income, or they need your income in order to get food, water, shelter, clothes on their back. So although you might go into it thinking, oh, I don't want the pressure of having to perform for somebody else, or I'd rather not have to listen to orders, at the same time you become your own boss, and usually you're going to be tougher on yourself because you know if you don't succeed, your family's not going to eat or not going to live a comfortable life. Bob quickly explained that to me when I was interviewing him, how all that it turned out to be more pressure than he expected going into it, just because he knew that if at his old job, if he didn't succeed, he still got paid. But here, results were the most important thing. Not only does your family depend on you, but others depend on you too. As you get larger and bigger, you hire more and more employees, and those employees are feeding their families based off the paychecks that you give them. So not only is the success of your business going to help your family out, but other families are also relying on you to help feed their families, which can be a lot of pressure. It never gets easier. Um, I thought that the better you became and the more successful your business would be, you'd be able to sit back and relax and not worry so much. But Bob was telling me that as his business grew and grew and grew and became more successful, it was actually more stress for him at night and more things to think about because he was always worried about losing business and having the business collapse. And he explained it to me like this, and I think it makes a lot of sense, that really if you have nothing to lose, you have nothing to worry about. But when you have everything to lose, you have everything to worry about. So he essentially explained that even though he became more successful, as the years got on, it never became easier and often became harder because he felt more and more pressure to put him more and more pressure on himself to make sure that the business succeeded in every way possible. Thank you.